Guten Tag and welcome to what promises to be an epic conclusion to individual fencing at the Rhein-Ruhr 2025 FISU World University Games Summer. In the heart of the Rhein-Ruhr region, individual glory awaits for the men's foilist and women's sabreurs. First up, the intricate and elegant men's foil. The route for the men here in front of you has been a task, a mountain to climb for some of these athletes, but it is no surprise that there are two Italians in the lineup and they are in either half of the draw. 19-year-old from Poland represents St. John's University.
Representing Italy.
Und für Italien.
Tommaso Martini.
23-year-old Italian, studies at Mercatorum University. So Jan Novak of Poland on the right, Tommaso Martini, Italy on the left. Three-minute periods of fencing broken up by two one-minute periods of rest. Target score is 15 points. And a yellow card given to Martini for turning his back. Not allowed to turn your back on your opponent because you show the back of your head, which as you can see isn't fully covered. I have to say the distance is exceptionally close. Oh, now that's with the halt, around the back of the head, and that is a lovely hit in close quarters. You got to train so hard to be able to develop this hit. Up there, going at this hammer and tongs. There's now 16 hits in the first 90 seconds. But first attack misses for Novak there, but he's so quick with his remise, the renewal of the attack, that he lands before Martini can take advantage. Another continuation of the attack. That's the second in a row. And this is one heck of a run. So after 9 hits in a row, finally, Martini can stop the rot. Oh, finds the blade. You could see what Novak was thinking there. Find the blade, the stuttering attack. But Martini was so quick to steal the right of way here. From 14-8 down, Martini is on the brink of one of the comebacks of this tournament. Oh, there it is! From Jan Novak, he had to work so hard for that 15th hit. And it was a whopping scare from Tommaso Martini to come all the way back from 14-8 down to 14-13. But a nice staccato attack from Jan Novak from Poland, and he has made it through to the gold medal match of this men's foil competition at Rhein-Ruhr 2025. But coming out for the second semi-final is the man that probably would have been tipped as the favorite at the beginning of the day. The world number 54 at senior level, Damiano Di Veroli from Italy. Two beats of the blade. You may well have heard that. But they were both from Choi. The Italian coach was telling Di Veroli, just go straight to target. And that is what he's done. Aspromonte asking Di Veroli to be strong. Not necessarily direct, but a little more intensity in the approach, and you can see immediately Di Veroli has responded to that. And that's another attack. Where was this? Why does he need his coach to tell him what to do? The Korean coach looking on, and now a little fearful. And that's the 9th in a row from the Italian. Damiano Di Veroli, a quite astonishing turn of events here in the second men's semi-final. He looked all at sea, 5-3 down, and then he's managed to score 10-2 from Choi. Coming up right now, it's time for the men's foil gold medal match. Jan Novak of Poland came through the top of the order, and he will face Damiano Di Veroli from Italy, who came through the bottom. Flo de Camp from France gets the men's foil final underway. And the first action given to Di Veroli. Goodness, that's don't know how Di Veroli managed to get that. He seemed to be falling backwards as he was going away, but somehow he's able to plonk it on with the second stop hit attempt. Great hit. Nice. A little bit more direct. Oh, that's lovely. In the end, it was a cart parry, windscreen wiper across the body, and then going high up into Priem here to land the hit underneath the elbow. You'd forgive the 19-year-old Pole for feeling a little fearful of Damiano Di Veroli, who has top 16 finishes at senior level. But there seems to be no sign of it here. So there's the beat. And Di Veroli re-establishes the lead. Oh, that went from attack right to an opportunity for Di Veroli to land, the distance closing up, and somehow Novak able to fashion another Priem finish. Now that's the stop hit I'm talking about. You cannot run in with your arm back. I talked about broken time earlier on, but Di Veroli's clocked that so early and stayed in distance. Experience playing its part now, and another one this time straight off the line, a bit like the Zebreurs are doing in the semi-finals. Open eyes first step. If your opponent does nothing, launch an attack. And this is a 4-point lead, the biggest lead either of them have had all the way through. Reduced to 3 though. Stop it. Cannot keep doing that. That's the second time it's been successful, but we saw Diveroli rehearsing it a little bit earlier, and the Italian is now just one away from the title. So Parry-Riposte given as off target, and Jan Novak thought he was going to get that one, and he has called for a video review. He felt he'd done a beat attack. There's a clear beat from Novak. Was off target from Diveroli, so this isn't going to be the end of the fight, but that was a good call from Jan Novak. He makes the beats and he closes the gap to 3 points. Beat attack again from the right, off target, white light, so no hit. Oh, just off target from the pole. Diveroli thought he'd done it there. Well, one misses, one hits. I'm not sure that Flo Decamp was going to separate these. If anything, you would have given that attack to Diveroli, but he missed. Tense moments, but another stop hit. Break in time from Damiano Diveroli of Italy. And yesterday, it was Aurora Grandis who took the gold in the women's foil for Italy. The conveyor belt of foilists continues in the men's competition as Damiano Diveroli, the top seed for the competition, gets cheered on by Grandis as he takes the men's foil title here in the Essen Messe. Bronze medals to Italy's Mercatorum University student Tommaso Martini and the Republic of Korea's Daejeon University student Choi Min-seo. Silver to Jan Novak of Poland, the 19-year-old studying at St. John's University. At top of the pile, Link Campus University student from Italy, Damiano Diveroli, the men's foil champion here at Rhein-Ruhr 2025. Time to move on to the women's semi-finals, the route through to the semi-finals. What a tough one. Every single one of the four quarterfinals was a thriller. Chops and changes throughout every match. We're underway then in the first women's sabre semi-final, and it's Takahashi who scores first. Oh, counter block there. That's a great hit, showing great variety early doors. No clock in sabre. It will count down, but the break comes when the first fencer reaches 8 points. So having to be very careful space on the attack. She knows that she's got to be sure of finishing solidly and within distance, because of Takahashi's ability to do the counter block, which she did with a second hit. Wow, stepping back off the line, Takahashi there opened the opportunity for space to go on the attack. So they both missed with their first attempts, and in the end, the remise of the attack goes through for an 8-4 lead for Spies of Hungary. Spies has just had a little bit of a brain stop. She's not focused at the moment, and she's not being decisive enough off the line. That's 3 in a row for Takahashi. And that is a great streak from Takahashi, her longest so far. And she's just improved it, and you can see now the frustration building with Anna Space. She's just being a little bit too hesitant on the line. Well, video appeal called from Takahashi, but whilst she was sharper at the end of her attack, she didn't break Space's time for me, and I think the referees called this one perfectly again. We've had 2 video reviews where he stuck to his decision. Takahashi using her second and her last video appeal. Unless this is overturned, she's got none left, and it's not. Referee's been spot on with all his calls, and he confirms no videos for Takahashi. Space 1 away from the final. Attack from the left, though. Hesitation on the line again from Space. Takahashi with the right of way, but that's a beautiful stop cut to finish off the match. Using her distance and her reach in the end, she had 2 massive wobbles in the match, but Anna Spies of Hungary has made it through. Jeon Ha-young from Korea, 23 years old, from the Hanyang Cyber University. She is the world #2 fencer. She is a class act who has burst onto the senior international stage this season. Ah, that is class. That is absolutely brilliant. Stop cut to the wrist, flicks out, and then blocks the attack. Superb hit from Jeon. Okay, she's got a 4-point lead, so Jeon trying something a little bit out of the circus playbook. Okay, getting on a run here, Sit. Jeon has to get back to the professional decision-making. And that's just what she does. Straight off the line this time, and straight to the target. Start of the second period. Oh, lovely! Stop cut over the top. She spotted that, and she thinks that's the way forward. Sits up a fay here on the retreat, does a lovely little stop cut over onto the top of the wrist. And there, stepping into the middle, eyes open, looking to see what her opponent does, which is what she did right at the beginning of the match. And Jeon, the 6th place finisher at Paris 2024, has proceeded through to the women's sabre gold medal match. It was not an easy one, but she's made it through. Spies, studying at Semmelweis University, was the 2023 Junior World Championship bronze medalist. From Hanyang Cyber University, Jeon Ha-young, the world #2 at senior level, came 6th at Paris 2024, the Olympic Games. Everyone's in the house to see this one. Jeon breaking out early. Good distance from the Hungarian, and comes straight back at her opponent. And as you can see, there's a big contingent of the teams here for both of these fencers. They both step in. They both have a little look, and Jeon's the quicker to react. Oh, nicely done by Jeon. The stuttering footwork, giving her time and space to look to where to finish. She faked the body and hit to head.
Onga. Prêt. Allez. Attaque de gauche, touche. Point. Onga. Prêt. Allez.
Oh, very, very nice. This is a nice little run. This is a run
Onga.
that has
Prêt. Allez.
gold written all over it.
Attaque. Touche. Point. 1 minute.
Well, what a run in the first half here of the match. We go to the break and John has been in complete and utter control.
Onga. Prêt. Allez.
Again hesitating, but does pick up the parry. Now the Hungarian on the attack, and she'll get that one. She needs to stay this lively on her feet, Anna Space.
Prêt. Allez.
She needs to get on a run of her own here. Again, stopping on the line when it was her attack. She stepped in, she looked, she saw it was hers, and then she just didn't instigate.
Allez. Attaque.
And now John says, enough's enough, I'm coming after you. You've been too hesitant on the line. I see this as my golden opportunity to finish the job off.
Onga.
It was always going to be a tough ask.
Onga. Prêt. Allez. Attaque. Touche. Point.
Park Sang-yong took the men's gold medal in the sabre competition a couple of days back.
Onga.
Looks like teammate John Ha-young is going to do the same here. Parry riposte though from Space.
Point.
There's life in her yet.
Onga. Prêt. Allez. Attaque. Touche. Point. Merci.
And she knows that she knows the mistake she's making. Perhaps the occasion has got to her. One away for John. As John comes forward with her arm back a little bit more casual on that attack, and Space gets another gift-wrapped hit.
Onga. Prêt. Allez.
Now she's got to be clever on its attack from the left, and she walked into the final hit Space, and Jun Ha-young has taken gold here. Jun Ha-young follows Park Sang-yong onto the gold medal step of the podium. Bronze in the women's sabre to Takahashi Chirika from Japan and Sitsama Fei from Hong Kong, China. The silver going to Hungary's Anna Space. The gold going to Korea's Hanyang Cyber University student John Ha-young.